So if you're looking to grow and improve your dating life, it's really important to know that online dating or even meeting someone in a bar isn't the only way that you can go about meeting someone. Developing your social circles is often one of the most powerful things that you can do to come across high quality dates. I'm dating coach Hayley Quinn, and in this video I'm going to give you 8 tips on how you can grow and develop your social circles. Perhaps since you left school or that last job you were in or during the pandemic, that was really helpful, you feel like your social circles have just shrunk and shrunk. So hopefully using these tips is going to help you to exponentially grow your social circles and meet loads of new people. And of course, meeting lots of people through your social circles also really helps your dating life. First of all, if you have that social network, you have that support, emotional support, you have cool stuff that's going on, you become way less reliant on finding that one relationship. You'll start to enjoy your life more. Secondly, any people that you meet through your social circles, you're more likely to have things in common with those people than someone that you met totally at random. Also, dates that you get through your social circles will be less flaky. It is a lot harder to cancel last minute on somebody who's a friend of a friend rather than someone who you met anonymously online. So if you're not really feeling aspects of your dating life right now, swapping your focus to developing your social circles could be a really smart way to re-engage with your dating life. And seeing as we're all here to help each other out, if you do know a great place to go to meet new people, please share it in the comments below so that everybody can learn from that. Okay, so for my first hack for growing your social circles is to piggyback on an existing community. Some hobbies and interests have very strong communities that already exist around them. Whether that's bouldering, social dance, or tech, there are some things that people do where, because they're so passionate about what they're interested in, that level of social connection will go beyond and outside a meeting or a class. There'll be an active community of people who are socializing and hanging out outside of it. So if you want a quick shortcut to growing your social circles, think about what communities you can piggyback on that are going to help you to already plug into an existing network of people who know one another and who are organizing a lot of different activities. My second hack is to join something that has a membership, whether it's a cool members club or a rowing club. Anything that has a membership almost acts like a verification step. So if you pass that verification step, the people who have already been verified, who are part of that group, are going to be more open and more receptive to speaking to you and making new friends. My third hack is for you to ask yourself, can you think of anybody in your existing network who's a bit of a social butterfly? Maybe it was somebody you knew back in college, maybe it was an old work colleague. Who do you know who's extroverted, social, always arranging to do things? These are great people, especially for the introverts of the world out there, to connect with, because whilst you may find it harder to want to fill your diary with social commitments and to organize lots of different friends that you're meeting, some people absolutely love doing that. And if you can form a good friendship with one of those people and demonstrate you're someone who regularly turns up, who adds value, who's cool to hang out with, then that can be, again, a great way to supercharge your social network. My fourth hack related to this is you've got to be kind of a yes person. If you get an invite somewhere, particularly when you're just starting to develop your social circles, say yes. I know, yeah, you may get slightly less sleep, you might be grumpier at work the next day, but if it fits in with your higher goal here of actually developing your social circles, get into the habit of saying yes. Don't worry too much if the activity isn't 100% aligned with what you normally do. Instead, embrace the fact that you're doing new things and you're having the opportunity to cross paths with loads of different new people. My fifth hack is if you are more introverted or you consider yourself a cool loner or someone who's been struggling to find their tribe, the best workaround for this is to start your own tribe. Whether it's a physical in-person meetup or a social media account, if there's something you're really passionate about or interested in that you can consistently spend time giving towards, you will then start to gravitate and have this magnetic pull of like-minded people towards you. This approach does take some time, whether it's that you want to get a book published or you want to start running a successful meetup group, or you want to cultivate a really cool social media account. This isn't something that you're going to be able to transform overnight, but long run, if you're really consistent and really work at it, could be a great platform for you to attract people towards you rather than you having to go out there and find your tribe. So if you want to know how to improve your social life and become a high confidence individual in the world of dating, if you're a guy, head over to hayleyquinn.com/unite and enroll in my free online training. And if you're a woman, you can head over to hayleyquinn.com/real love. The links are below this video. My 6th hack is to always have a cool plan that you're doing. A lot of people go week to week and they kind of are spontaneous. They just make up their plans as they go and they wait to see if someone makes them a good offer of something to do. If you can be the person who has a plan, you will automatically have a lot of momentum in social interactions. So say you're at that members bar or you're at the golf club and you start talking to some people. If you mention that you're doing something cool that weekend, it will give you a great reason to suggest exchanging contact details, and it will make people gravitate towards you because you're the kind of person who's always got something cool and interesting going on. Whatever your plan is, if you can speak about it with enthusiasm and it's something different to what people would do normally, quite often when you're interacting with people, you'll see their ears prick up and they'll want to be invited because your plan sounds better than the unformed plan that they have for their weekend. My 7th hack is if you do swap contact details with a person, drop them a message that day, be responsive on text, and then also suggest meeting up preferably within a week of initially meeting them. Otherwise, what will happen is people will forget about how great it was interacting with you, and you'll drift into just being like followers on each other's social media accounts for a few months until someone's like, who's this person? And unfollows. Instead, if you really want to turn those contact details into people that you are regularly hanging out with, you need an occasion or a reason to catch up with them quickly soon after you've seen them. This is really about you understanding that in your social life, just like your dating life, you really need momentum to help you go out there and meet people. Okay, so what's my final hack for reinvigorating your social life? It's to look at the habits that are currently holding you back from being able to have a fuller and richer and more enjoyable social life. Is it that you're overcommitted to an existing project? Are you pulling in some long hours? Are you dedicated to going to the gym 5 nights a week? Look at that and think, as great as it is to be committed to work or committed to a fitness plan, if developing your social and dating life is one of your goals, there's going to have to be some give somewhere. Perhaps instead of going to a gym, you can go to a group fitness class or somewhere where there's an ability to meet people. Perhaps if it's your work, you need to get more consistent about going to bed early during the week to make sure that by the time the weekend comes around, that you've got energy to get up off the sofa and keep your commitments. Look at how your existing lifestyle is holding you back from going after what you want and really start to prioritize your social life. If you want to learn more about building your social and dating life, head over to my channel, and it's been really great to see you watching this video.